What's up, everybody? Mr. Mira here, and today we have a video that's going to maybe be a bonus video, we'll say. We are going to go through a couple different themes that are useful in IntelliJ or that I personally like to use, and then a couple different plugins that I recommend get installed as well. So it should be on the shorter side of a video here, but let's get started with themes. So we're going to start. I have IntelliJ open. I haven't opened it fully into a project or anything. I am just on this main window here, and I'm going to start by clicking on the plugins option. We have two tabs up here, Marketplace and Installed, and I'm going to start on Marketplace because that's where our themes are and that's where I want to see things. So the first one I'm going to search for is a theme called One Dark theme there, and I'm going to hit install on this one, and sure, I will accept the prompt there. And then the second one that I'm going to search for in terms of a theme wise, if I can get this to delete, is going to be Xcode Dark. And then I'm going to hit install on that. The Xcode also has a light theme, and one dark, obviously one dark is a dark theme, but there is a light theme version of that as well. And we can change through these themes. So I've clicked off of plugins and I've gone back to customize, and we can click on these themes here and just cycle through them. Their options, italic, Xcode Dark, and there is a difference. I mean, we're not going to see the dramatic difference happening until we're in an editor with some code up. So maybe when we get to the tutorial videos that walk us through code, I will switch through these themes as well. But to start, I'm going to have it on Xcode Dark there. There's only a couple of plugins that I like to have active at a time, especially learning here and everything like that. One of them is the comments highlighter. And what this does, if it has any pictures here, let's see. It doesn't look like it does, but let's see if I can take it to home page and show off some stuff. What it does is you'll be able to see, if I can zoom in far enough, is it allows you to have different comments coloring based on if you think there's an error in your code or a warning or some general info and things like that. So you set up these, or you type these special characters, and then the color of the text after them will appear into whatever color you have set up there. So it's kind of nice, and I do enjoy that. And it makes things a little easier to read and skim through as you're writing code and everything like that. So I do recommend that we install that one. So that's going to be one of them. And then another one that I like to have is, especially learning here, is rainbow brackets. Rainbow brackets, let's see, does this one have, you can see here as you type more and more brackets, they change colors. So you won't have to like click and guess which one needs to be closed or anything like that. You can just match up the colors. So it's really nice to be able to have that as well. So we're going to install that one too. And none of these require us, or this one I should say, I spoke too soon there. Does require us to restart, so all we have to do is click that restart button, click the restart when it pops up there. IntelliJ will close down and reopen itself. If it doesn't open itself back up after a couple of seconds or anything like that, there's no harm in you going to launch it again. But that's it. Those are the couple plugins and the couple themes that I like to have here, learning and just basic setup for IntelliJ. There are many other plugins that are excellent plugins to have. There's very powerful plugins that are extremely useful when writing code and everything like that. But from a learning perspective, from just getting started with Java and programming perspective, again, I like to keep things a little more simple, a little more minimalistic, so that we can really understand and learn what we're doing without giving all the power to the IDE and allowing it to do everything for us. That's more of a once we are comfortable with everything that we need to do. So that's it for the kind of setup videos and everything like that. The next video that we have is going to walk through a tutorial on using Git and GitHub inside IntelliJ, actually starting to type some code. So we'll get started with that in the next video. But until then, everybody have a week.